What's going on, buddies? This is an overview of the Wave Dots indicator for Tuesday, January 7th. And again, starting at 9:30 NYSE open, this is using the TradingView market replay, so you can see the bars as they form in real time. So what I like to do is only look for shorts when the dots are uniformly red. I like two columns in a row. So at 9:38 and after, I would have a bearish bias. Again, there's there's news at 10 a.m. red folder news. So usually from 9:30 to 10, when there's red folder news, I tend to just be cautious. But again, red dots, uniformly so, looking bearish. News at 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock happens. There are the news candles. And so what I like to do, one of the setups I use is using whatever the closest fair value gap or first presented fair value gap closest to price action in the direction of the bias. So red dots equals bearish. Look for a SIBI, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. So right here would be my first entry. It was my first entry. Risk 20 to make 20, and I just look for 20 points a day. I'm content with enough, but we'll just see price, how it plays out going forward. That second trade right here, that would have been a stop out. I mean, to be fair, so you're down 250 points. Not all setups work, obviously, especially after a move that's so exhaustive. But again, just overall, if anything, the dots are red, uniformly so. You're bearish. Could you have made money on this move from here to here? Sure. Is it kind of picking a bottom? Sure. But again, the dots are red, bearish is bias. So these are open fair value gaps. So the next fair value gap, the closest to price, is right there. Trades 20 points and lower. Again, could you have made money from this low? That's an ICT 1050 macro. Sure. But I generally do not like to trade against the dots, and it serves me well. So here you can see there's a green dot in this row. That means price is more mixed, and I'm on hands when the dots are mixed. You can see here, two columns of all red dots equals look for shorts. First presented fair value gap, short right here. Trades. This would be an example of a break even if I'm looking for 20 points, if price goes 15 points in my favor, I can't see a loss. So I move my stop to break even. Dots are mixed. 11:37. This would be a stop out. Reset of the dots right there. That would be a winner. So, to be fair, the first trade of the day was a winner. That's all I look for. I'm just trying to show more examples of trades in line with the dots. And the point of trying to make this indicator, ultimately sharing it or ultimately making it available, is I'm curious to see how different traders find their setups using the dots. If the bias is helpful, trading in the path of least resistance, but using setups that each trader might have. If it's using moving averages or fair value gaps or ICT, whatever, it doesn't really matter. I'm curious to see how, I guess once this is available, how other traders utilize it. But you can see this price action from 11 a.m. to noon. It's pretty crummy. But there's a break even there. There's a stop out there. There's a winner there. What can you do? And then I think we had a good move over lunch. I don't trade lunch. Yeah, lunch was pretty crummy too. But anyway, so this was January 7th morning price action using the dots. And as you can tell, the dots were bearish. Price generally bearish. See you tomorrow.